Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're diving into the official cosmic roadmap for the next decade of space exploration. And no, this isn't science fiction. This is a real, concrete plan put together by the world's top scientists to answer some of the biggest questions we have about the universe. You know, for as long as we've been human, this is the question that's always pulled us forward. It's what makes us look up at the stars and just wonder. But wondering can only get you so far. Today, the scientific community has an actual, ambitious plan to go out there and find the answers. So, with an entire solar system and a universe beyond that to explore, how do we even begin to choose where to go next? It's got to be based on a clear, expert-driven strategy. And that's exactly what this is. The answer comes from this report right here. The new decadal strategy for planetary science. The best way to think of it is as the master plan, a guide that NASA asked for that's going to steer our exploration for the next 10 years. It's called a decadal survey. And honestly, it's like a treasure map for the solar system. But instead of searching for gold, the treasures we're hunting for are groundbreaking scientific discoveries. It basically lays out which big projects are going to give us the best shot at tackling our most profound questions. The whole roadmap really is built around answering three huge interconnected questions. And we're not just talking about planets and stars here. We're talking about questions that get to the very core of our own origins and our place in the cosmos. First up, the origin story. How did this all start? We're looking at the very beginning, the processes that took this spinning disk of gas and dust and somehow created all the planets we know, including this one. What were the ingredients and what was the recipe? Next, you've got this incredible puzzle of planetary diversity. I mean, why is Earth this beautiful blue marble that's just teeming with life, while our next-door neighbor, Venus, is a scorching, toxic nightmare? What makes planets that started out so close together take such wildly different paths? And all of that, of course, leads to the ultimate question. Are we alone? And this isn't just about looking for a little green men in distant galaxies. The survey is focused on where life, or at least the ingredients for it, might be hiding right here, in our own solar system. So, to even begin to answer these massive questions, the survey recommends we kick things off with two really ambitious flagship missions. We're going to go to some of the most mysterious and promising places we know of. The number one, top-of-the-list priority is a mission to a world we've only ever gotten a quick glance at in a single flyby decades ago, the ice giant Uranus. It is finally time to go back for a much closer look. I mean, Uranus is just packed with mysteries. Why is it knocked completely over on its side? What's it even made of on the inside? Could its weird moons have secret oceans? But here's the biggest reason for this mission. Planets like Uranus are the most common type we've found out there in the galaxy, yet they're the only kind in our own system we've never properly studied. If we can understand Uranus, we can understand thousands of other worlds. Okay, the second flagship priority is even bolder. It's a direct search for life. And the target is Enceladus, this tiny, icy moon of Saturn that's literally spraying water from a hidden subsurface ocean out into space. The mission idea is just brilliant. It's called an orbalander. So first, it would orbit the moon, and it would fly directly through those plumes of water to taste what's inside that ocean. Then it would actually land on the icy surface to scoop up and analyze fresh material right there. This mission isn't just looking for places that could be habitable, it is designed to hunt for the actual chemical fingerprints of life itself. Now, while these missions are pushing way out to the far reaches of the solar system, the plan also calls for a whole new wave of exploration right here in our cosmic backyard, on the moon and on Mars. A huge priority is to finish the job on Mars. The Mars Sample Return Campaign is all about bringing back those rock samples that the Perseverance rover is collecting right now. For the very first time, we'll get to study pristine Martian rocks in our best labs right here on Earth, searching for clues about its ancient past and whether anything ever lived there. And the plan for the moon is just as bold. We're talking about the Endurance A rover. It would basically be a robotic geologist on an epic 2,000-kilometer road trip across the moon's massive South Pole Aitken Basin. It would collect a whole suite of the most interesting samples from this ancient impact crater for future Artemis astronauts to just pick up and bring home. And, this is critically important. The roadmap doubles down on planetary defense. The first step is just cataloging the threats. And that's the job of the NEO Surveyor telescope. It's designed to find 90% of the potentially hazardous objects out there. We've already proven we can deflect an asteroid with the DART mission. So the next step is to get better at characterizing them by developing a new mission that could rapidly fly by a potential threat to see what we're dealing with up close. So, missions to ice giants, to ocean worlds, to Mars, to the moon. It's an absolutely incredible plan. But what's the big idea here? What really ties all of this together? I think this quote from the report itself just sums it up perfectly. This plan isn't just some cosmic shopping list of spacecraft. It's a commitment to a sustained, continuous program of discovery. It recognizes that what really fuels these ambitious, long-term programs and what inspires the next generation is the promise that there's always another exciting discovery right around the corner. This cosmic roadmap puts us on a path to answer some of our oldest and biggest questions. But maybe what's even more exciting is that it guarantees we're going to uncover brand new mysteries, new questions we can't even imagine asking today. The quest for what's next, well, it's really just getting started.